I bring to the table that I am totally committed to, and God bless our mainline communions, they usually either want one or the other. I believe in the full inclusion of gay and lesbian people in the life of the church, not in terms of they can come but pretend that you're not there. Elders, deacons, ordination, membership. I believe that sexual orientation is not in and of itself a barrier to following Jesus any more than being straight is. And I don't budge off of that. I also believe that Jesus died on the cross for our sin, rose from the dead, and that he is the catalyst for life now, life forever in the new creation that will come, that the cross and resurrection made happen. And so I love that what makes this church hum, and that they've had these divergent pieces, and I feel like we've been able to kind of begin to bring them together over the last couple of years, is I don't believe in inclusion because it's cool. I believe in inclusion because it's biblical. And I believe in the Bible because I believe Jesus Christ is the most important event in human history. And so if you can bring together Christology and mission, I think that's actually what the world is in need of. And so, so let me break those apart here of what makes us distinct. You can go to a rural mainline church that have people with great hearts and that will help people in need and have a strong worship life. But any sense of inclusion, of racial justice, of doing more than welcoming with a side eye gay and lesbian people, that's a conversation they maybe don't want to have. And I can find my progressive friends and urban progressive congregations that are mainline that are as inclusive as I would desire for them to be, push the envelope on important issues that need to be spoken about. But you could go there 3 years and not hear that Jesus died to forgive people so they could have a renewed life that has no end. And that the church is God's, it seems unfortunate, but the church is God's tool in this world to bring and usher shalom and redemption, to be agents of redemption in this world. And I think those two things have to go hand in hand. And if you split them apart, you get a really bad civil religion on the right, or you get the belief that if we could just tinker the government to do the right thing, that the kingdom would come on earth as it is in heaven. And both those things are false idols. And both of them are cul-de-sacs of the kingdom. And I think we need to get out of those cul-de-sacs, bring those two things together, because the building block of all of that, of vibrant churches, of a renewed culture, is what God can do in the life of broken people. And so I believe in that. I believe in what God can do in the lives of broken people because I know what God has done in my life. And so what makes us, when we compare and contrast our congregation to mainline churches, is that we don't apologize for our commitment to inclusion. And if you listened to me preach and didn't know my audience, you would think that I am a soft non-denominational. I mean, like I say that. I mean, hopefully I have a little more robust theological nutrition for the listeners. Like I love N.T. Wright. I love Fleming Rutledge. I read Tim Keller. I know there's about 20% of it I need to throw out, but that 80% is better than anything I'm getting